Hey there, welcome to the Obachanchatter, and I am here with you looking sleepy as hell. Sorry to do this to get this damn review off of me. The Housewives of Potomac season 9, episode 18, something like that. But anyway, it's the first part of the reunion, and we start this off with Karen, and I don't really about her being a DUI and being a drunk. So I got down here. I put that Karen. No, that ain't it. That's a lie. I'm gonna tell you a lie. We start off with Karen, and we've seen her. She looked like a wet crow. She got a fucking hat on, her wig done. She ain't got hardly no makeup, and she's sitting behind some ugly. She's just sitting there, just looking crazy, talking about she don't feel sorry for herself. She feel sorry for her kids. She crying, but the whole fucking season she took no accountability. So y'all know, and to tell us that out of the 8 charges, she got guilty of 7. So they said because this is her second DUI, she might this is her second DUI that she might have to do some jail time. They thinking at least 30 days because she just made a fool out of herself. Then I couldn't believe. I mean, Bravo did that because usually for their favorites, they try to cover them a little bit, but they just let all. I don't know who their production team is now for Bravo, but they be letting all that shit hang out. So they show her. I don't really want to talk about it that much because you've seen everything we've seen in the Instagram and the tweeting and the TikTok and the YouTube. It was just all in the streets. It was in everybody's street. Instagram Avenue, YouTube streets. It was just on everything. She just made a clown out of herself. So I just want to say this: she only got caught 2 times DUI. She done that shit a lot of times. Cause look how long she been friends with Gizzelle and them, and all them stories we heard about her drinking. And even still, as she's speaking, she says, "Make no mistake, I'm not an alcoholic. Yeah, bitch, you's an alcoholic, and then you worse than an alcoholic. You know you want, cause it tell you on the bottle, don't take no goddamn pills like that with no drink. You pilling and drinking at the same time, you fucked up. And you know how I know? Because I done got fucked up like that before. That wasn't my bag, but you know, I was I was trying some new shit. I was like, yeah, okay. Let me take this lower tab and drink this shot of Hennessy. Shit, I didn't even know where I was. I ain't lying. Don't even remember. So you only got caught 2 times, but you done drank more than that, and that's probably why you had a driver. And all the stories that the ladies tell you, the world is not as big as motherfuckers think it is. It's actually smaller. So you talking to younger men and drinking, and we done seen you look a little crazy a couple times. So anyway, it ain't done yet. She come back and she say she got on all white now, cream color, looking all made up and shit. And she's like, "Oh my god!" I think I wrote it down. Oh yeah, she said, I don't know why I'm keep looking at the wrong damn paper. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, my nose is horrific. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, I know that ain't. That's my last piece. So it's got to be this piece. Oh, oh no, it's got to be on this one. Damn, I took better notes than this. Oh, so anyway, um, hold on, y'all. Where the fuck this paper at? Where is this paper? Oh my goodness, the goodness. I guess I didn't have another paper. So anyway, this is what I remember. Fuck it. This is what I remember is that they were saying, okay. So when she came back with the white one, she said, "Some people I like to thank." I know I wrote this shit down because I was like, I like to thank Jazzi. I like to thank Candace because Candace reached out to her, even though she's not on the show no more. She liked to thank Andy. No, she said she'd like to thank Gizzelle because Gizelle's her bestie, and I wouldn't know what to do without you. You know, we real friends, even on and off the show. And then she said, I would really like to thank um, dude, where's that paper at? I really like to thank Andy. No, she said I really like to thank Gizzelle, Candace, Gizzelle, Miss K, and Jazzi. Jazzi, cause she told her to take one step at a time or something. Fuck that. She left out uh Ashley. She left out um Wendy. And Wendy tried to act like that shit ain't hurt, but that shit hurt. And I know it hurt because she done went back and evaluated what Stacey said, that Karen said about her. She went back and looked at she went back and looked at what else did she say she observed? She observed her fucking behavior on the show, how she just called her to see where she was at to make sure she was okay. And Karen just left her ass on go to the answering machine and what else? It was something else. It was a lot of shit, little stuff. And she was so she said, do y'all think that she doing this so she could have a lighter sentence? And they was like, hell yeah, we think she's doing it because of that. But shit, who wouldn't? And they said, yeah, I'll be on it too. But they were saying they thought if she did it before her sentencing or before whatever, all the shit started to get. If she'd have went immediately to rehab, it probably would have helped her case a lot better in the end. But at least they said at least she gone. But she gone. But in that confessional, she still telling us she ain't no alcoholic, bitch. You an alcoholic. I ain't you done drank so many times on television. Like I said, you gotta have a driver drive you around. You got a driver. Why you got a driver? Well, you gotta get a driver because Ray probably can't see in the evenings. So anyway, I spent too much time on this shit with Karen. So when they come back, they do the who package do they do? They start talking about Wendy. And Wendy, how she seemed lighter this season and shit. And she said she feel lighter because she don't do that got that teaching position at Howard no more because she resigned. But Andy said I ain't gonna call I ain't gonna say all no cap, but all ain't cap. I mean, how would I say that? And Andy said, well, yeah, that's probably true, but no cap. I think a lot of this shit you probably better because Gizzelle have let you back into the fold. So anyway, they show the shit with them talking and airing out shit, and Gizzelle said, "This is how we listen to each other." Because we hear them when they first come on the stage. Because they all look beautiful on the stage. When Stacey, you gotta do something with that hair. Wendy, your hair is your shit is flawless. But I guess Stacey don't take that much time on her hair because everybody wear wigs. It don't matter if it ain't shiny, you still know that shit's a wig. So maybe she don't really give a fuck, and maybe her money ain't long like it is. Cause I think when Stacey friend came to visit her, that guy named AJ, everybody got fucking initials, AJ, JA, whoever the fuck he was from Chicago. He said, you didn't act like this when we was back there. You was some whole different Hampton Potomac bitch now. So she was just looking at him. And then the next week we see somebody reference that. She said, and Stacey said, fuck you, bitch. And they said, Stacey, you can talk like that? Yeah, because she gave off that Valley Girl bullshit when she talks. She done went somewhere and somebody done told her how to calm down. But it's starting to come out because you can't, the mask eventually starts to slide. That's why I stopped getting up here trying to put on eyelashes and shit. I don't want to do that when I'm home. When I'm at home in my house relaxing, talking to my friends and my family. This is how I fucking talk to them. And I was thinking putting on makeup and a wig and combing my hair and all that shit. Hell, I'm telling you the truth. Sometimes I don't have enough strength wash my damn face. I be so tired and not feeling well. So I don't want to do that. I just want to be who I am, and I just want motherfuckers that's comparable to me, that not compared to me, but you do the same shit and like to do the same shit. I ain't got to be. I mean, I don't knock nobody to get on here looking good. Do that shit. Do it. Cause if I guess if it was in me, I would. I am probably gonna start doing a little something like. I like to dance. If y'all didn't know that, and I believe I can dance, and you better get your likes in there. But let me get back to this reunion. So what was I saying? So the damn, I hate when I do that. Where was I at? So, I was talking about. Oh, so he said I think it's because Gizzelle could be back in the fold. And when they came on the stage, they was bam to each other. First of all, like I said, all of them look nice. And Wendy told Gizzelle, "Oh, look at you, girl, with your new nail. With your nails doing that thing." And she was like, "Yep." And I will say that is the just Gizzelle. This is the best I think look I ever seen you with on TV. I like you in this and that bronze looking uh I think it might be spaghetti strap dress. It seemed to match the color of your hair and it brings your eyes out. That's why I like you in that. But this reunion look, bitch, you wore that. And I don't know what you done went and did. Either you doing Pilates or something, but your body look real good. Whoever you got styling you and doing your hair, your boy, I already know you got that dude doing your hair, but thank God whoever you got doing your makeup and your style of dress, even your shoes, the dress down to the shoes was T bitch, you did that thing. I don't even like you like that, but you did that thing. So anyway, they was talking to each other and when Wendy came out, Giselle was like, "Hey, Wendy girl, how you look good? You look beautiful." You know they was talking, but I'm gonna be for real with you. I don't really think it's that real either. I don't think Wendy. I don't think that Giselle really like Wendy that much. I think she had to like her because, fuck it, we gotta work together. We might as well, you can't get the mission done if if two of the parts ain't working together like they supposed to. So they did okay, and I think since Wendy ain't got to worry about all these motherfuckers backstabbing her, who she can trust, and she got accepted back into the fold, she feel more comfortable to say what she said, cause she is carrying the fuck out of this reunion. She telling on everybody shit. Cause they get in this part where they get in Mia ass right, and they like, oh my god, Mia, you getting the divorce? Yes, I'm getting the divorce. And we waiting for the judge to sign. And I was like, god damn, what kind of judges they got? I am in Tennessee. I got a divorce in Texas. Went to Texas. The judge gave me like a whole year for me to have some financials and all this shit turned in for our next meeting, right? So I was just sitting around. I was like, I was like, damn, so because the whole time, once they start doing the shit after the meeting, the lawyers just start sending this shit right. Give me your financial statement. They want your financials. They want your this, what you got, your property, because they want to make sure they're doing the best that they can for their client. So once you start submitting whatever shit they request, the lawyer put the paper together, the agreement that the client, the person that's suing your ass that want a divorce, this is what the fuck you want. So if you agree with it, disagree with it, I didn't give a fuck. Did you hear me? I had went to court with him in January, and I probably got the paper. I sat around on the paper for about 30 days because, like I said, I really wasn't wanting a divorce, but I was just trying to figure shit out. I pretty much was stalling. But I signed them goddamn papers on the 13th of July. The goddamn on the 13th of July, the judge had them signed on 16th. So that as soon as y'all motherfuckers sign, he signed. So all this to waiting for the judge to finalize. As soon as y'all motherfuckers sign, that motherfucker signed. So all of them with this 10-year divorce asking her shit. And then she got on my nerves too. Actually, first of all, bringing the picture of Karen. No, that's my picture. This bitch, she just won't stay in second chair because Karen said so. Because Gizzelle said, "Oh, you got a picture of Karen? Give it here. We should make her first chair." She's like, "No, that's my picture." I don't like Ashley because Ashley though like mean kind of shade. So anyway, they asked Wendy how Happy Eddie was doing. So Wendy was like, "Oh, Happy Eddie is doing good. It's great. It's this and that." So they asked her something about her kid and their trust fund, and they was like, "We didn't understand that." And she said, "This how it worked. These little motherfuckers want some money. If they want more money than they gonna get, cause they got trust, but you get bonuses in your trust." the way because you can set up bonuses in the trust, and they got bonuses set up. If they learn how to speak our native language, they get a bonus. They going to college for real. But if they get a master's, they get a little bit more money in their trust because they earned the master's. And they're like, yeah, yeah, we like that. So and everybody's like, they're gonna steal that shit. But I kind of everybody getting trust now, and I kind of because it's the will. I just sat around and watched all um them stories where like Elvis died and he got the black daughter and shit, so the mama tried to take him to court, and then this famous Motown person was a singer, and people tried to take them. They had them wheels that supposed to be ironclad, and the whole time the whole judicial system just eating the whole goddamn the money that the people don't work their ass off to save for their family to have a little nest egg. These motherfuckers fighting in court, and that is the reason why I said, fuck. Why do you save? You're supposed to save in the event of emergency. But you know who I got in the event of emergency? I got God. So that's what I'm depending on because I didn't even had God and had car insurance and with full car insurance and got hit like a motherfucker and still I wound up paying for it. But God saved me and I was there. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no guarantees with nothing except with the man. And that to me is my God. So people sit around here assign value to shit. Like I told my people, I said, y'all don't know my kids. Let something fucking happen to me, and whatever money I got, I'm sure it's gonna be gone. It ain't to bury me because I don't want to be buried. I told y'all I want to leave my body to science because of this disease I have, especially among African Americans, but I can already know what the answer is. It's because the diet that's our genetics is made up of. We grew up eating fucking the shit that the white man ain't want to eat, and that's the truth. White man ain't want to eat no fucking chitlins. I mean, who would think to eat somebody's fucking intestines? I wouldn't. But unhealthy shit, and after a while, genetically, that shit start. Man, I'm just telling you. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I've been eating chicken now for fucking 3 generations. Well, almost three. I'll be 60 next year. And you ain't gonna tell me the chicken that went from a normal sized chicken leg to that bitch like a turkey leg. And I swear, the drumstick part of a chicken, you can't even eat that bitch. It's so tough. Even I don't care if you fry it, you bake it, it don't flavor, it don't do shit because it's been genetically modified. That's why I tell my son, leave that shit alone. We're gonna go to the butchers. I don't want that shit over there because even the veins and the shit is bigger. So I'm just saying the same way I don't think I believe in my soul the same way we pass on traits that are physical. We pass on traits that are mental, that are genes. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, they asked Wendy about I don't know how the fuck I got on that, but they asked Wendy about that Happy Eddie shit. She said Happy Eddie doing fine. So Angie said, "Damn, ain't you took in some of that first shit with Ashley got on my nerves." So, and then like how she was faking when she said, when Andy said, "What question I'm gonna ask you first about Ashley?" She said, "Are you gonna ask me about Josh?" And I'm like, "Oh my god." He was like, "Hell, fucking no. I'm gonna ask you the same question I've been asking you for the last 9 years. Is you still married to this goddamn crazy ass Michael?" Oh, blah, blah. Oh, that's what we was talking about, the divorce shit. So anyway, Ashley wanted her Karen picture back, so she got it back. So anyway, let's get back to Stacey. So Eddie said, "Didn't you partake in the Happy Eddie shit?" And she was like, "Yeah, I did. And I've got to say, Eddie's going to be very successful because I was extremely happy or some shit." So Gizzelle said, "Ain't you doing a Happy Stacy?" And there go that fucking Ashley over there co-signing. Wait till next year come, you'll see. So anyway, she was like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Yeah, you going into a business. Didn't you just take a meeting with somebody and say the reason why you should be on the ticket for this fucking devil's letters?" She didn't say it like that. I'm just telling y'all know. Y'all can go watch it, but when you see my shit and her shit, just say I interpret hers to be like our way. So she was like, "Don't tell me you ain't had no meeting with nobody with a business person and say the reason why you ain't gonna have no money back in." you backing your that because you're a celebrity, you're a star. Ain't that what you said? And Stacey said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. She said, oh, you don't. And Ashley was like, She said, okay, well, I'm just telling you. So Wendy was like, oh, don't do that. And I was like, why she can't do that? She said, don't do that and not tell me. And I was like, okay, that would be cool. And then Andy said, they rolled all over your ass, Karen. You should have just brought your ass to the meeting. And Ken when Andy said, didn't she do that to you, Wendy? She said, what? She was like, Karen, remember you had the 3 wick candle? You had the 1 wick candle. She came behind you and did the 3 wick. Dumb shit. So anyway, she's like, So she said, don't do that. So I was like, why she can't do that? Everybody dealing the cannabis business. I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, I don't know, cause I don't know. Yeah, I could. Fuck it. But anyway, she said, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, don't be surprised when you come out with Happy Happy Stacy next year. Some shit. So anyway, I was like, you sound like you hating to me. So they asked the people, was Wendy self-absorbed? And Wendy said, I ain't that. She said, yeah, I am. They said, yes, she is, girl. She is so self-absorbed. She said, we will confirm that. And she said, I'm not going to defend that. She said, it's just that I'm a strong woman. I feel a certain way about myself, and ain't nobody fucking fitting to shake me. She ain't said it either, but that's why I interpret. So she said, I want to tell y'all this. Karen defended my mom when everybody was talking about her. Girl, nobody said nothing about your mom, except she was like a witch or some shit. So anyway, Wendy let us know that was or let Jazzi know, you know what, Karen is gonna be real cool because she went to the hospital when you got busted in the head and shit with that wine bottle or whatever you got hit, champagne bottle. She said because Karen cool as long as she can mother you and mother you, but soon as she feel like you don't need her support as much as you did when you was in the group, she'll turn on your ass and they all was shaking their head, yeah, how they agree on that. So they say everyone said that Wendy is self absorbed. Gizzelle said, Wendy is a lot. So that's why I said that bitch don't really like her. She says a lot to absorb. She is a lot. And I was like, she don't really like you, Wendy. So when they was talking about Karen not liking Wendy and Gizzelle was like, I told you when we was at Monique Lake House that Karen didn't like you. I told you sitting here on this couch. And then Wendy said, why the fuck am I listening to you? I don't trust nothing you say. You ain't want me fucking with nobody. So that was the end of that. So Wendy says she said she walk in the room, she feel good about myself. I said, yep, this bitch knows that she's that bitch. And when Gizzelle, they was taking the break and Gizzelle standing up, Wendy said, ooh girl, your body is snatched. And I said, she is. So anyway, they started talking about me having this 50th, this 40th birthday, this end of 40th birthday party. I said, I know this bitch ain't 40. So she invited Jazzi and she invited Stacey, but she was a fucking no-show. You invited me all the way to Miami. Stacey leave her daughter. Jazzy, she flying. People got she between Potomac and Texas, and they fly all the way to Miami to invite you. And bitch, you don't pick up the phone. You don't call. And Jazzy said, it was like, what was wrong with me? It was lying. I did call y'all. That's not true. I had a POC, a point of contact, because I had a event planner. You don't got no money for that though. When you went and picked up that ink man, you got out of your car to get in the passenger side to let him get in the driver's side. So you ain't got no money to be getting no event planner. And why did you only invite 2 women to the party and not the other ladies? Oh, because them motherfuckers don't like you. Because Gizzelle been riding your ass and Stacey ass since y'all been on the stage. So, this was Jazzy's first time meeting her, and I didn't know that. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why Jazzy was there, but I'm glad she came. She did wind up bringing some tea. 'Cause I was like, why the fuck is she here? Why? And just to bring her wedding invitation, who the fuck cares? So anyway, she trying to convince us that she ain't the side chick, but you the side chick. but you the side chick that's gonna put up with shit. Them other two baby mamas, you ain't finna fuck me and her. But Jazzi is down for that shit. Cause the baby's ages, they we was the break at. Yeah, and then you the one to probably aesthetically more pleasing, maybe, and very well spoken. So he don't mind putting you out in front. But the other two, he probably wound up just fucking them. I'm just telling you how it worked. I'm just saying. So Jazzy screaming she ain't nobody's side chick, but if she was gonna be a side chick, she'd be Angie's side chick. So Angie said, "Well, don't worry about that. You chocolate, but you ain't no man. So we ain't got to worry about it." So he asked her she getting married. He was like, "Do you have a date?" So she tells us the season. I was like, "Why motherfuckers do that? If somebody asks you what day you get, do you have a date? You can say yeah, then tell them the date, and or well, why not tell them the date? Because motherfucker, don't you know that every day, it don't matter what day you pick, somebody's born, somebody died, somebody set on fire, somebody break a finger, somebody broke an arm, somebody got hit by a car, somebody got married, somebody got divorced, somebody mama died, somebody father died, somebody sister died, somebody got fired. What the fuck do you care what day? Do you think the date that you picked today, nobody in the world else gonna get married on that day? Girl, stop. So anyway, I was like, I don't know who the fuck would even care about that, but I guess that's some people think. I don't give a fuck. You tell your birthday, but that's more intimate to me than telling what day you got married on. I don't know. So Andy Shady, Mia, what you think? You think she was a side chick because you got experience? She said, "Oh my god." He said, "Cause you was doing some shit. He was with other women, and then he started talking about this GNA, and then he laughed and said, "Why you call them gangsters and alcohol?" She said, "Because they could have put us out gracefully." So how we put you out gracefully? She said, "You had to holler across the thing for security. All you had to do was walk over to me and say, 'Can you please leave?' And I fucking would have turned around and left." And then she said, "I really wasn't mad with you anyway. I was mad with Karen." So I said, "You need to get your grown ass together and target your anger at the motherfucker you mad at, not me." So Wendy had to keep her mouth shut because she was trying to kiss Karen's ass to get over there, and then we see how Karen gave her ass to kiss. I don't know. I think in that little let me thank the special thanks too. I think when she did that shit, and let me get the special one to Andy, because I think Wendy knew that was gonna be her because she invited her to the White House and she let her come see her in that slave town where her family came from, where they all own slaves and shit. She proud of that shit. I ain't proud of that shit. I'm not proud that black people own black people. I know they made money and profit like white people. They probably should have done it. I don't know. I just think it was wrong. But that's the past, and that's my opinion. I can have that if I want to, so I'm gonna have it. So she was like, so Mia was like, it didn't bother me. She said, "What the hell is GNA? Is it fashion? If it's fashion of athletic clothes?" And I said, "But they ain't got no clothes." So somebody said they went to their website and they shit there were pictures of them, and somebody chuckled and laughed. And Mia said some shit about maybe I'll come the next event you have. And she said, maybe you won't get invited. She said, and maybe I won't come. And Giselle said, yay. Like, I was like, they so fucking immature. They really are. I'm serious. What else was there? And then the reason why we only know about the Miami party is because Ashley was being messy and said, I heard you had your almost on 50th party and it was a fucking disaster. What happened? I want to know about it. And no, Jazzy couldn't wait to spill the shit on her, and even because Stacey went the fuck off. She was like, yo, you wasn't there. We flew to your party, bitch. You wasn't there. We sent you text messages, and the text messages that Stacey wrote, the motherfuckers was so nice. Because every other word would have been out of my mouth, all caps. Fucking hoe, you goddamn, you lying, man. But she was like, I'll see you when I see you, all that type of shit. So Mia was lying. She was like, I don't want to hear this shit. Um, which come Stacey's like, did this shit. Read them goddamn texts, cause this bitch is lying. Mia, you are a liar. So anyway, she was like, okay. She started crying, and Andy said, why are you crying? Oh, nothing. And Wendy said, this is cap. Every time your ass get backed in the corner, you start crying. Gizzelle signed off that part, and then Ashley. And then she like, it doesn't matter, you know, I had a hard time. I'm at it. And so Stacey said, you're not a good friend. I know I haven't been a good friend this season. Ashley said shit the last 3 seasons. So they were just in her ass. So, they take a break or some shit, but she wound up following Stacey and Jazzi into the dressing room because it's time for Jazzi to go. She should have stayed. She did bring some shit. And she was like, I just wanted to say I hope you this, next day. She just deaded that shit again. She was like, bitch, yo, did you hear my cement out there? That shit ain't genuine. You just saying this shit because we called your ass out. So now you trying to make nice because you ain't got no friends on the stage. You want us to go soft on you and we not doing that shit. At this very moment, we cannot receive this. Well, oh, okay then. Well, I'm just leaving. So she start crying and shit. That's the end of the show. Take your ass on there. So I said she goes to Stacey and Jazzi trying to make friends. And so Stacey said, what the fuck happened? Why the fuck did you ghost us? So on the stage, Jazzi said, I heard you ghost us because some shit was going on with eating. And that's probably true. It's her birthday. This motherfucker younger than her. At least he look like he is. And like she crazy about him. And when he was in that car, he was talking a little bit different shit to me than when when she be talking to us about him because she lied. So that's usually some shit. When a woman ain't sure of herself, that's the type of shit she do. She'll blow her birthday because of some fucking nigga acting like he crazy, but won't be me. Mm-mm-mm. So let me make sure I went over everything. Oh yeah, when they was talking about the birthday part and they was reading the text and shit, me was like, "What's the problem?" And Gizzelle said, what's the problem?" But these people came over to see you, and you just act like you reaching out to them at 11 at midnight after they done got there like at 4 p.m. You hitting them up the next day at midnight. Then you tell them, "Come on, let's read the restaurant at 8 o'clock." And your ass don't show to 11. But say you was there at 9, girl, you was full of shit. You is a lie. I wouldn't believe nothing you say. Wouldn't believe nothing you said. And then Wendy let us know that Karen had said some shit about Stacey. That Karen said, yeah, Stacey said, I don't know if I said this or not, but Karen said this about you. Stacey said that's the girls coming to the group and she's very smart. And Gizzelle was like, she's smart, this bitch is. I did say, this bitch smart, she educated. And Stacey was like, yes, I am. I am very well educated. Oh, okay, I know. I was like, So anyway, like I said, Mia, she stomps off and she ready to leave. She don't feel like she's being received well, and it's because she's going through a lot. Hey, I did a whole goddamn video on something about everybody going through a lot. In one day, I was in medical from 5 a.m. doing medical shit till 5 a.m. to 10:45 at night. So I don't want to hear that shit. And it started snowing. Then I was stuck somewhere because my kids ain't want to come out and driving in the snow. And then the Uber driver, I didn't realize how bad it fucking was. He was driving. Oh my God. So let me just leave that shit alone. So anyway, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me for this 33 minutes, and I'm glad that you were. And I want to say I love you and thanks for being. I need somebody to put the comment to me to send me some names and name my family. Because there's 109 of us. Amen. Look at that smile. Shit, 109 feel like 109,000. Amen. So listen, I'm going to get out of here. Good night.